Wow. Um, you understand that the guy that you're doing this on died before Origin of Species was published, right? That he was not an evolutionary biologist, he was not an evolutionary scientist, and some of his thoughts and thinking went into what became evolutionary economics. Okay, but he was not, and it was not an evolutionist. Okay, you fail without even trying. You your mathematics are horribly wrong. Even he knew there was problems with his theory and had proposed solutions to fix it. Wow. Okay, you honestly, you're being disingenuous here and think that you've got some big, moral high ground claim when you have jack shit. So, you know, and again, you're one of these young earth creationists who think, okay, the numbers going the opposite direction from the amount of people and the amount of races there are now, back to try to then cram that back less than 6,000 years, mind you, because it would have to go back prior. You'd have to stop at the flood story. Okay, which the flood story happened, a couple thousand years after the origin story. Okay, that would even be less time to get from where it was, which was 4 humans, to where it is now, with the amount of races, the amount of history and everything else under the sun. Okay, you are pathetic. And you're even pathetic for using ad hominems to try to come in. Godless monkey men. The godless monkey men with no regard for scientific fact. I'm sorry, you have absolutely no regard for scientific fact either. What you do is try to shoehorn little tiny bits of information that have absolutely nothing to do with each other into making your hypothesis work. That's not how science works. Okay? You're bringing up this one guy who even people here, I'm looking at it and people here are saying they can't duplicate your math. That's pathetic. That's the thing. You have to be able to duplicate it, to prove it again and again and again. And so far, even in your own hypothesis here, you fail. I don't know what pathetic it is when the guy that you are trying to use as your big, big huge thing wasn't even alive when Darwin published Origin of Species. Wow. Great job.